Welcome to Shay Lily Yoga. I'm Shay. Today we'll be moving through a breath and stretch flow. Find some comfy clothes and meet me on your mat. So we'll begin seated. Find a comfortable position. You could sit up on a block or a bolster if you'd like to lift your hips above the knees. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to the belly. We're just going to take a few deep breaths. In through the nose, inhaling all the way to the base of your spine. Exhale out the mouth. Continue through a few rounds of breath, inhaling and exhaling. Notice where the breath is traveling in your body. So notice if when you breathe in, is your chest rising or is your belly rising? And if you can, try and direct that breath to your belly. As you inhale, feel your belly fill towards your palm. Exhale, feeling it sink down towards your spine. All right, bring your right hand to your mat. We're going to stretch through the neck. So bring your right hand to the mat. You can tent the fingers and then tilt the left ear towards your left shoulder. You might already feel a significant stretch here, but if you'd like to deepen this, bring your left hand to your right collarbone and open hand, just kind of place your palm against your collarbone. You can press in gently, and then if you press in and away, so you want to kind of stretch the skin towards your shoulder blade. And don't forget to breathe. And if you'd like to deepen this even more, you can bring your chin towards your left shoulder and follow the gaze towards the left. Bring your head back to center. Place your left hand on the ground. Right arm comes over. We're going to stretch through the right side body. Breathing in, feeling your breath expand your right ribs. And exhale, letting it deepen yourself into the stretch. Coming back to center, we're going to tent our left fingertips this time, stretching our right ear to the right shoulder. Again, this might be just enough of a stretch for you, but if you'd like, you can bring your right arm to your collarbone. Again, flat hand, just pressing in and away from your neck. It's a little myofascial release. Feel free to move the head up and down, seeing how that feels. And again, you can bring your gaze to the right, bringing your chin to your right shoulder. And throughout today's practice, make sure to be gentle with yourself. Don't force your body into anything. Come back to center, bring the right hand to the ground, left hand comes over top, stretching to the right side. Inhaling through those left ribs, and bringing the chest almost up towards the sky. You don't want to cave in here, but lifting the chest as you twist. You bend that right elbow, it'll bring you a bit deeper into this side stretch. Good, all right, come back to center. Shake the arms out, shake the neck out. It's a deep neck stretch. If you have a lot of tension in your shoulders and your neck, that's definitely a great stretch to do. And the myofascial release can be really helpful with that as well. Next we'll come onto our back, so roll yourself down onto your mat. Bring the soles of the feet together. This is Supta Baddha Konasana. You can bring some blocks or blankets underneath of your knees if you need that support. And then just bringing one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Again, notice where your breath is traveling. And try and breathe into your hand that's on your belly. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to move through a couple rounds of box breathing here, so close your eyes. I'll guide you through this breath as you inhale to a count of 4. So we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, retain, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, retain, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, hold, exhale, and retain. Go through one more cycle on your own. Take your arms above your head, stretch your legs long, a nice good morning stretch. Shake everything out, let it go. On your next exhale, curl up into a ball, bringing your knees into the chest, lift the head up, giving yourself a nice big hug. Exhale, let the feet fall onto the mat. We're going to stretch the left leg long, bring the right leg high. So you want to try and make this leg as straight as you can. Of course, you can have a slight bend in the knee, but we really want to feel this stretch through our legs. So try and keep that as straight as you can. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, gently pull your chest up, bringing your head as close as you can to your knee. Again, keeping that leg straight so you feel that stretch all the way through the back of the leg. And exhale, release. Keep your hands on the back of your leg to support and just to keep your body in that stretch. And then tilt the toes towards your face. So you're going to feel that stretch all the way through the back of your calf. Really deepens that as you inhale. And exhale, pull the leg a little bit more towards you. Let your exhales deepen yourself into that stretch. Breathing here. And release the foot. Let's roll that around. Clockwise, counterclockwise. All right. And then bend that right knee, bringing your leg into your arm here. If this is too much of a stretch, you can just hold on to the outside of your foot, but just bringing that knee to the side. So you want to open up your hip here. And then just lay and breathe into this stretch. If you'd like to extend your leg long, you can. Whatever feels comfortable and opening to you. Alright, and then grabbing the right leg with your left hand, pull the leg across your chest, coming into a supine twist. We're going to stretch that leg to the opposite side of the body, keeping it bent in a 90-degree angle, or you can extend it. And then keeping the shoulder blades on the ground, we want to feel this stretch, this twist through the body and the chest. So extend the arms, and then follow the gaze to the right. back to center. Again, planting both feet on the mat. We're just going to windshield wiper our legs left and right. All right. Now extending that right leg long, lifting the left leg straight up into the air. Again, adjust yourself so that you can have this leg as straight as you can. Feel this stretch as we move through. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, pull your chest up, meeting the head to your knee. If you can't meet it all the way there, you can bring your hands along anywhere along your leg. Whatever is comfortable, but just, again, try and keep it as straight as you can. And exhale, release. Bringing the hands to the back of the leg, we're going to tilt the toes towards the face. You'll feel that stretch in your calf. Down your leg, you might even feel that stretch in your foot. And breathing through any uncomfortable feelings. Again, we don't want to feel pain, but we are feeling that deep stretch, opening up those muscles. Breathe into that, and you might find that you can go a little deeper with each exhale. All right, and release that. Let's roll the ankle around. And then bend that left knee, pulling the knee over to the side. So into your chest and then opening it up to the side of your body. Feeling that opening in the hip. Again, you can extend that leg long. That's part of your practice. Just close the eyes and breathe. Using the right hand, you can bring the left leg across your body, coming into a supine twist on this side. So again, you can extend that leg or keep it bent, and then keeping the shoulder blades on the ground, let's twist and gaze to our left. Coming back to center, bringing the feet onto your mat. We're going to, using the least amount of effort as possible, just coming up to a seat so we can rock and roll. You can press up with your arms, whatever works for you. We're going to bring the hands, fingers are going to be facing towards our feet. Bring the palms of the hands to the ground. We're moving into a shoulder stretch. So you're going to lift your hips up and then move them closer to your feet. So you want your arms to kind of be farther away from you. And then we're going to bend the elbows, but I want you to be mindful of how much your chest is going to be caving in. So keep the chest high as you bend the elbows back. You'll feel this stretch in your shoulders and your chest. And again, just go until the point where your chest is not going to cave in. So you want to protect your back here. And feeling that stretch all through the chest, opening up. As you inhale and exhale, you might find that you can go a bit deeper. All right, pressing up out of that. Bring your hips back towards your hands, cross the feet to crisscross, and then shift over. So bringing the knees underneath of your hips, the palms underneath of your shoulders. As you inhale, dip that belly, lift the gaze, and I want you to energetically pull your arms, pull your hands towards your knees. So you're not moving your hands, you have like a tight grip on the mat, but then energetically pull them together so you're almost pulling your chest through your shoulders. Exhale, curl the belly in. Inhale, lift energetically pulling towards your knees. And exhale, cow or cat. Pulling the chest into your spine. Move through a couple rounds of cat-cow. Be organic, be intuitive. Move in a way that feels good to your body. As long as you're connecting that breath to your movement, that's the main goal here. Come back into tabletop, find your still position. We're gonna curl the back toes and then slowly lift our hips up into downward facing dog. So as you press back, straighten the back legs, pedal those feet. Feeling a deep stretch in the back of the legs. Feel free to bend the knees deep, feeling the stretch even in your back. Come up onto the toes. And take note of how your body's feeling today. Deep inhale. As you exhale, lift that right leg high. We're going to curl the right knee into the chest. We're coming into pigeon pose, so you're going to bring that right leg parallel with the front of your mat. Bring the hands to the right knee, pressing up as you inhale. And then folding the body forward on your exhale, so you can bring your elbows to the ground. If you'd like to use a pillow or a bolster here, you can. And then just relaxing your body onto your mat. So you can also release the elbows. Try and do the least amount of work on the top of your body here and just relax into this pose. Feeling that deep stretch through your hips and your hamstrings. The left leg is long. If you find yourself straining or doing too much work in any part of your body, try to relax that. Pressing up with your hands, we're going to swing this left leg around. Keeping this right leg bent, our left leg is long. We're going to inhale, lift our arms up, and then exhale, fold forward over this left leg, feeling that deep stretch all the way through the back of your leg. Again, blocks can be helpful here. Just try and find a way to relax into the pose without doing too much work in your arms, in your chest. All right, lifting back up. We're gonna just switch the legs here. So the right leg's gonna go long, left leg is bent. Again, inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward over the right leg. Beautiful. So lifting the chest up, we're going to swing our right leg around. So now we're coming into pigeon on that other side. So that right leg is going long. We're going to bend the left leg. Again, that's parallel with the front of your mat. If you want to move this hip back, you can like come up onto your toes and then press that heel back. You'll notice that it will pull that hip back if you're too forward there. So again, just finding a comfortable position here. Not everything has to be completely in line. So find what's comfortable, and you're gonna feel a deep stretch in your glutes and in your hips and your hamstrings. But again, nothing is supposed to hurt. So coming onto your elbows, again, you can release onto the mat completely. Whatever is comfortable for you. Just feeling a deep stretch here. If you'd like to bring a block, you can bring a block directly underneath of your head. And just trying to do the least amount of work through the arms, through the chest. Focus on your breath, taking deep inhales and smooth exhales. And again, letting each exhale bring you deeper into the stretch. Pressing up through the hands, we're going to come to a wide leg fold, so facing towards the side of your mat now. We're bringing both legs as wide as they can go. We're going to keep the feet active and bent or flexed. And then we're going to inhale our arms high. Inhaling all the way to the base of your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Again, blocks can be helpful here. And just resting the head. If you can come all the way onto the floor, that's great. You might want to just come onto your elbows or onto your hands. All right, pressing up through your hands, we're gonna come onto our back. So swing the legs around, laying down onto your back, bring the soles of the feet to the ground. We're gonna bring the palms of the hands to the ground as well, and then lifting up through the feet. We're coming into a bridge pose. Take one big deep breath here. And then as you exhale, lower slowly, so lowering vertebrae by vertebrae. Your hips and your lower back is the last to go. Then extending your legs long. Bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. Close down the eyes. Relax the face. Steady inhale. Exhale out the nose. There's nothing that you have to change. There's nothing that you have to fix. All is exactly as it should be. All is as it should be. Please stay in this moment as long as you'd like. And I'll see you next time.